Well, hello. Welcome to another episode of What Nobody Told Me After 65. It's your lady on the go, lady in the know, Miss Info. You've reached the Information Nation, where knowledge is shared and wisdom exchanged for the betterment of a people. Good evening. I gave you a preview, so don't act like you don't know. Yeah, got my glasses on. Let's have a brief talk tonight on get your move on in 10 minutes. Are you a couch potato? Or maybe a sofa surfer? Are you sitting on the couch right now? Yeah, it's my favorite seat in the house. I sit on the couch a lot. But you sit on the couch, and before you know it, you sleep. You done dozed off into Never Land. I like sitting on the couch because I don't have to move a muscle. Now, that's not a good thing. It's a dangerous position to be laying or sitting on the couch all day, or even for a couple of hours, doing nothing. We need to be moving. Get up and move around. Movement does a body good, right? So if you want to start getting into shape, listen closely. And I'm not talking about anything drastic. I'm not talking about getting out there and running the marathon. I'm just talking about moving around a little bit. You know what I mean? If nothing else, you'll learn something that you didn't know before. And that is the purpose of the video. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you don't know, right? Okay. So, what is the best form of exercise to undertake as a senior or somebody who hasn't done not one single thing to get fit? Okay? Hormones and endorphins are responsible for the temporary rush that athletes, specifically runners, experience after a particularly grueling event. You know, where they got their heart rate pumping and going. It's called a runner's high. But it's not limited to runners. It is a biological phenomenon. Exercise increases the amount of endocannabinoids. Now, I think I'm saying that right. Endocannabinoids that are found in the bloodstream, which crosses the blood-brain barrier. I know. Scientific kind of stuff. For some people, this causes a rush of euphoria. It also reduces anxiety and improves mood. Now, it's not a common occurrence. Scientists are still trying to figure out why it occurs. But for me, anything that's going to give my body a pick-me-up without drugs, I'm with it. I'm willing to try it. I need these adjusted. They're sliding off my face. So, let me tell you, while my cousin Willie was here, she played fast, gospel, upbeat music, and she walked back and forth in my little apartment for about 3 to 5 minutes, marching up and down, up and down. Got her bloodstream going. Everything was moving. And she said that's all she needed in terms of exercise. Now, she said it was the best workout she'd ever had. And I figured, I could do that. But I need to be consistent. It needs to happen every day for me, and things get in the way. You know what I mean? So 3 to 5 minutes listening to a song is not bad. But I need a little more motivation, so I did find a video that I could follow along, and I'm going to share that with you. So here's something that's even better than that exercise or that rigorous exercise. Plain old-fashioned walking. Yes, walking. It increases cognitive ability. Cognitive abilities are your motor skills. They also control your literary thinking, self-reflection, logical reasoning, abstract thinking, critical thinking, introspection, and mental arithmetic, being able to do stuff in your mind, in your brain. Now, my goodness, if you get all this from walking, wow. Unfortunately for me, I had a hip replacement, so walking after a certain amount of time, I'm done. I can't do it. So some exercise that involves more than just my hips and my legs is better for me. Now, you've got to do what works for you. While it's true exercise increases the blood flow, the increased energy and oxygen boosts performance. And the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for learning and memory, is more active during regular exercise. And it could help reverse age-related brain damage. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm going to cite my sources. I got that from the Mayo Clinic. Very renowned, well-respected organization. However, I'm just doing my homework, and you have to do yours, right? So, what is the most important exercise that we could do to get the most benefit out of? I was shocked to find out that the most important exercise you can do as a senior is the squat. Yes. When you go to the bathroom, that's a squat for females. For men, it's not a squat until you no longer have to stand up. Getting in and out of a car, that is a squat. Squats strengthen all the muscle groups in your legs, as well as muscles in your lower back and core. Let me tell you what the core is. The core is the central part of the body. That includes your pelvis, lower back, hips, and stomach. Learning to work on your core can train these muscles to improve stability, balance, and steadiness. Okay? The most common accident, the most common thing that happens to seniors is falling. Yes. But if you strengthen your core, you're better able to handle keeping yourself upright. You find yourself falling, you can quickly correct yourself so that you can remain upright. You don't want to fall. So, learning to work your core does not require equipment or a gym membership. You can do this at home. To do core exercises or a good simple core exercise, able balance and steadiness. Okay? Now, in order to do core exercise, you lie on your back with your knees bent. Keep your back neutral. Don't arch it, nor press it onto the floor, because you should be laying on the floor or on your bed, but don't press your back all the way down. Avoid tilting your hips. Tighten the muscles in your stomach. Raise your hips off the floor until they line up with your knees and shoulders. Hold for 3 deep breaths without breaking your form. That is a simple core exercise. Now, you can do this. You can do this. You just need to get one good workout, 3 to 5 minutes every day if you can. 3 to 5 minutes. 5 days a week, that's 25 minutes. You can do that, right? You don't have to do 7 days a week. Don't even start it. Don't try to commit to something that you can't do. A strong core is essential to bending. Yeah, so you need to tie your shoes, you got to bend over. To swinging a golf club or to be able to twist and turn. And I said golf club because here in the South, in South Carolina, golfing is all that. Or to be able to reach up to the top shelf and get something off the top shelf, that involves your core. Now, here's a good online video to demonstrate the squat and to demonstrate the core exercise that I was telling you about. He's called the Body Coach TV. He is a personal trainer specifically for seniors. His name is Joe Wick. It's a 10-minute workout. And in between the workout, he gives you rest time, rest periods. Check him out. He's on YouTube, and I will put a link in my description. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Hit the notification bell, and remember, you don't know what you don't know. Thanks for listening.